Hi everyone, welcome back to another movie review. Today we're going to be reviewing, as I'm sure you know by the title, Artemis Fowl 2020. You can get this on Disney Plus, of course. I mean, Disney Plus is $6.99. I don't even know. But if you want more movie reviews and some Snapchat showdown, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Turn on notification bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. Yeah, let's just get straight into this movie review. So first we're introduced, we're at this crime scene, and the character that we haven't been introduced to yet, his name is, I don't even remember because it was so bizarre. He's a giant dwarf. He's captured, and then he starts telling the story of how it came to be that way. And the story starts off by describing Artemis Fowl Jr. Now we're going to be describing Senior and Junior as Junior will be Artemis Fowl, and Senior will be Mr. Fowl. So, yeah. And he describes his character. He describes how he's always been better than everyone in his class at school. And then he describes how Mr. Fowl always leaves, always is gone for some amount of time. Then we get introduced to, I won't remember most of these characters' names. A lot of them were bizarre. But, Dom, one of those two. I think it was Dom. And he's basically the brawn of the group. We're introduced to him. He kind of takes care of Artemis, but do not call him the butler. Then we get introduced later on in this story to his niece, Jessica, and then we go down into the land of the fairies. We discover that all this is real. And we meet Officer Holly Short. Now Holly is the main fairy, but there are a few other fairies that are important, like the commander, and then there's the Folly, the centaur of the operation. Don't ask for a ride. And yeah, then Holly's on a mission to defeat this giant troll. She defeats him and then decides to go back to her dad's grave. Artemis captures her. Then the entire fairy police, or whatever it is, storm their house. Artemis starts... Oh, and all this is for the, I don't even remember what it was called, but this artifact that was stolen to protect it from someone, and that someone, you don't actually find out who it is, has a mole inside the fairy police, and has captured Mr. Fowl. So the fairy officers arrive at their door. The commander negotiates with Artemis, and then she says that no fairies are allowed in their house, and she brings in the giant dwarf, who eats his way in and discovers the artifact inside of the house, and then starts to help Dom, Jessica, and Artemis, but Artemis then, saying that he can trust Holly, releases her. And then the commander is kind of overthrown because of the mole, who's higher up in the ranks, so he can do that. And meanwhile, all this, the time slows, or no time, or whatever they're called, it's malfunctioning. So the fairy police, or the officers, are being sucked into time itself at the same time. Then they use a giant troll from earlier that Holly fought, after of course turning off the magic inside of the house. And they use it to bang the door to get the door open and then to attack the group. Now in this, we see Dom die, and then they turn on the magic back inside the house, realizing that the hierarchy, or whoever was higher up than the commander, was wrong, or was a mole or whatever, and did it to save another person's life. And Holly saved Dom. They then go outside, then they go into a room and use the artifact, or Holly uses the artifact to try and summon Mr. Fowl back there. And of course, the 3-day time limit this mysterious person gave them is now up, which means she's killing Mr. Fowl. So while Holly's trying to activate the artifact, he's being killed. And he is pulled out of it just in the nick of time. And is seen in the room where his secret room where he keeps all his adventuring stuff, all his magic stuff. And then we see this whole conflict resolved. You get to see the happy endings for all of them. Of course, the whole story was told by the giant dwarf. So Artemis, Mr. Fowl, Dom went to go break the giant dwarf out, and they're successful. And mind you, Artemis Fowl, the 12-year-old kid, is the one flying the helicopter. That was a little weird in my opinion. But, whatever. It's a movie. And then we get to see Holly given a list to her by Mr. Fowl. The commander gives her permission to go after the names on that list. And then we see, before all that, Artemis threaten the mysterious person. Yeah. I should have put it in the beginning. I'm just now realizing. Spoiler warning. So I'll probably add a title card, even though I usually don't do one for spoilers. Spoilers. So, yeah. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this movie review, I know it was a short one. Make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified every single time I upload videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.